Hi, this video is from interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. In this video, I'm going to tell you the configurations that is required to run a simple Spring Data application in Eclipse. I'm using Maven project. I just want to show you what are the dependencies you should include in the POM file. I have opened the POM file and I have included only two dependencies: Hibernate Entity Manager and Spring Data JPA. I have not included Spring Core, Spring Context, nothing. I have just included these two dependencies. This is more than enough. It will bring all the dependent jars that is required to run a simple Spring Data application in Eclipse. Okay, so I've just included these two dependencies and I've got all the required jars. Okay, and in the POM file, since I'm using a Derby database, I'm also using these two dependencies, okay, for Derby database access. So Entity Manager, Spring Data and Derby, that's all I have used in my POM file, nothing else. Okay, and in the Java config file I have enabled JPA repositories. So this annotation is very important, so that Spring will start working on the JPA repositories, and enable transaction management. These two annotations are very important in the Java config file. Then you can have your repository interfaces, which is extending from JPA repository. JPA repository is from the Spring framework. Okay, and within the brackets you have to give your entity, class and the identifier, unique identifier, whether it's integer or a long. So what's going to happen is Spring is going to find out all the repositories, okay, which is extending from JPA repository, and it's going to generate CRUD operations like save, delete, find, all these operations. It is going to generate the code. You can also have your customized method like find by name, find by address. You can give anything here. So Spring will generate code for your customized method as well. Okay, so you don't have to do, you have to just extend from this JPA repository. Behind the scenes, Spring Data is going to generate the code for you, and you can include the repository in your service class and start using it as though you have written the code. Okay, so for these methods, Spring is going to generate the code for you, and in the application you can load the configuration file and start using it. Okay, so this is the basic configuration I have explained you to run a simple Spring Data application in the Eclipse. Hope this video is useful and informative. Thank you and all the best.